And like we said, as the holidays are approaching and things won't look like any year we've ever seen, that can trigger a number of mental health issues. According to a study by the National Alliance of Mental Illness, 24% of people diagnosed with mental illness find that the holidays make their condition a lot worse, and 40% of people say the holidays make them feel somewhat worse. One counselor says this year the numbers could be even higher with all the changes caused by the pandemic.
Not having the opportunity to have our traditional celebrations around the holiday or even see friends and family like we're used to and accustomed to, it can cause some negative feelings associated with possibly feeling alone, possibly feeling isolated, neglected.
Monretta Vega says consider doing a Zoom call with family or even a drive-by event. She says this year it's important for all of us to be grateful for the small things.